Hi, welcome back to Grandma Karen's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a Spanish rice. Spanish rice, there's so many different ways to make it. This is just one of my simple ways and version. I have the fry pan already heating. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. Oh, I guess about a tablespoon and a half, perhaps. Now, my rice I keep 2 parts to converted to 1 part brown. And that's just generally what I eat as a general rule. So you can converted bakes so well. So I have 1 cup of my converted and brown together. And then we'll add the flavorful basmati. Maybe about, looks like about a 1/4 cup. Basmati is so amazing. So we'll just throw that into the hot oil and we'll get that started. We just want to stir fry it a few minutes to get it lightly browned. So we'll get this turned up high. In the meantime, oh, I can smell the basmati already. Oh, it's wonderful. We'll go ahead and I use a lot of Knorr cubes. They're flavorful. So with them, I don't use salt because these have salt in them. We'll put a cube into a 2-cup measure and measure out 2 cups of water. Well, this is the fun part. We get to smash it a little bit around. We'll smash the cube. I mean, it's not really that imperative if you smash it a lot or a little. We'll take, I have a half of a jalapeno pepper. We'll dice that up a little bit. Throw that into the water. And for color, this sweet peppers, let me get that in a stir, I can smell it. It's browning quick, kind of like a rice-a-roni. You want to keep an eye on it. We'll chop up a yellow pepper for color. A half of a pasilla pepper. Now this one I've already roasted. You can or cannot roast it depending on your time schedule, what you like. If I have the time, I'm going to go ahead and roast it. I just love that flavor. Oh, let's add another yellow one in there since I have them here. You know, so cooking, there are no rules. You know, it's like, that's not the way so-and-so made it. Well, that's okay because we all make with love and it comes out wonderful all the time. Just cooking has got so much love in it. That has already browned. So I'm going to add in our 2 cups of water. And the Knorr cube. We're going to add 1 can of the Rotel, diced tomatoes and green chilies, and let's not forget the garlic. Garlic is just one of my favorite foods. I mean, it's so good for us. It's just wonderful things for our body. Snip off the edges here so we can run it through the crusher. Like I said, most of the time if I'm making a lot of garlic with love, I prefer to chop it. But since we're going to use just a small amount, we'll go ahead and just use the crusher. So looks like a couple cloves of garlic. Looks pretty good. And we'll give that a stir. Now that's all incorporated. We're going to turn off the heat just like that. We're going to add it to a baking dish. We're going to pour this in the baking dish, cover it, and then bake it. Converted rice amazingly bakes so well. You can do it on top of the stove. My personal preference is to bake it. We'll stir it in there, and that just looks, and I wish you could see it, it smells so good. We're going to cover this and bake about 35 minutes in the 350. We'll come back a little bit.